Hello, and I think I have a clue when the Ripple case will be resolved, as well as all these ETFs that have been proposed for Solana, XRP, and others could possibly be approved or at least get the ball rolling. And I believe that day is sometime around like April 30th to maybe about May 10th or so. Where did I get these dates? Well, we have confirmation that Paul Atkins' first Senate Banking Committee hearing is going to be March 27th. They have a bipartisan meeting to discuss his candidacy on March 21st, and he's actually gaining steam. He's not one of the more controversial candidates. The reason why it's taking so long is because, ding ding, he married into a billionaire family, so he has a complex web of financial disclosures that he needs to disclose first, so they're getting that through. The White House has not submitted this paperwork, so they cannot have these hearings. There's a process of many committee hearings before he goes for the Senate nomination hearing. Now, Gensler, 4 years ago, had his first committee hearing on around March 2nd, and he didn't actually get confirmed as SEC chair until about April 20th. So that was a month and 18 days. Now, that's about 48 days in total between first Senate committee hearing and confirmation. Now, Paul Atkins, his first one's going to be on the 27th. I'm hoping it goes a little bit faster than Paul Atkins than it did for Gary Gensler. And basically, from March 27th, if we take a month and 10 days, that would be about May 7th or so in my range. So I do think that they probably want to get this done a little bit faster this time than 4 years ago, because they are having the Senate confirmation hearing about 25 days later. So it could be as late as mid-May, but I'm hoping around April 30th to about May 10th for that confirmation hearing. And pundits have actually said they don't expect the ETFs to actually get resolved until Paul Atkins is confirmed. And if Paul Atkins is confirmed around May 10th or so, then I expect, rejections, acceptances, hopefully starting around May 20th or so, although they could actually delay until October. As for the Ripple case, the SEC has dismissed all the other cases, but the Ripple case is much more into its process because they've already been ruled on, and it's basically an appeal. And it's a much more complex case than many of the other cases, which haven't gone as far, basically. So it's much harder for them to drop it without an actual SEC chair at the helm. So basically, when he gets confirmed in late April or early May, my guess could be mid-May, he will probably start unraveling that process, and maybe by late May or even mid-May, that will actually be dropped. So I'm guessing essentially sometime like mid-May, late May, they'll start deciding on the cases and also the ETFs, and Paul Atkins will probably be confirmed sometime in early or mid-May. So that's the timeline right now that I'm looking at. And I think it'll be fairly accurate because I can't really see him getting rejected. He's not one of the more controversial nominees. So I think the process will go as intended. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.